Hello and welcome to Spatula Bachelor, and this week we're making pan-fried udon with pork and veggies. I'm not going to waste my time telling you how great it is. I'll just tell you after we've made it. Let's get cooking.
For this recipe, you're going to need 2 packages of udon, pork loin, seasoning, avocado oil, soy sauce, teriyaki, green beans, peppers, and green onions. Take out your pork loin and season it with salt, pepper, and garlic on both sides. Stay simple with your seasoning because we're going to be adding in a lot of flavors later. Next, cut up all of your pork loin. You can make big strips like I did, or you can cut it into smaller bite-sized chunks. I just like having a big piece that you can bite into. Once you have your pork to the size you like, cut up your peppers, take off the tops, cut them in half, remove the cores, and then cut them into spheres. Take your green beans and pull off any stems or wilted ends that you see, then cut them in half. Lastly, move all of your vegetables to a different plate or bowl, and then cut up your green onions. You do this because we're not going to be cooking the green onions along with everything else. We'll be using them as a cold topping after everything is cooked. Heat up your wok and pour in a generous portion of avocado oil into the base. Place your 2 packages of udon directly into the oil. If you're using pre-packaged like I am, it's going to take a while for it to cook and soften up into not a brick like it comes out as. Cover the noodles in some soy and teriyaki sauce and then stir it around to make sure all of the noodles are covered in the 2 sauces. Once the noodles are completely covered and you can move them around easily, add in your pork and let it stir up a little bit to gain some of the noodles flavor. Then, cover your wok with a lid, reduce the heat, and let your pork cook for 8 to 10 minutes. Once your pork is completely cooked and you don't see any pink spots, you can add in your peppers, green beans, and a little bit more soy sauce. Cover that back up and let it cook for another 4 minutes. You'll know your vegetables are done when they're pierced by a fork with little to no resistance. You can turn off the heat to your wok and serve. You can add crushed red pepper, sriracha, or any hot sauce you like, along with the green onions we set aside before.
This is really great. The meatiness of the pork and the nice vegetable greeniness really mixed together. I like the little bit of hot. I add some sriracha, see if that makes it a little bit better. Because I like things a little bit hot. Wow, this is a nice flavor you have underneath like 6 bottles of hot sauce. I like some good hot that's actually got flavor. Yeah, that's great. Sriracha, great add. And definitely adding the green onion when it's a little bit more, but when it's not cooked is a way better idea, because the flavor and the coolness really adds a lot to every bite that you get some little green onion in. I think it's way better. So yeah. Try this out. It's great. See ya.
This is Spatula Bachelor, one meal told box by box. What happens when one health food tries to take on big cereal? Find out next week on Spatula Bachelor.